bring all this stuff down. So if I do 11, it should be, you want to override it.
See, how it should have been done is all of them should have been labeled when they were plugged in from the top and the bottom, so we know what is what. So this is going to be a fun discovery. I've asked one of your teachers to get like a meter stick to tell this, because that'll be the most accurate we can see on very loud. Yeah, just gently tap it for dramatic signal.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that right now is 11. So right now left front is on channel.
It's supposed to bring, it's supposed to sync all.
Thank you. Can you go to the center now? So does this make sense what I'm doing, just investigating?
So the idea is supposed to bring up.
So important thing, we're going to be unplugging and plugging things in, which means these 100% need to be muted or we're going to blow up speakers.
Okay.
You won't be using these, you're going to be using other microphones.
Yeah.
So for now, channel 11, let's put it in 7. 7 should be an 8. That should be a 9. And this was before.
That was 9.
Thank you. So 9 should actually go here. 10, and that should technically go there, and then that should be there. So that technically, that is very dusty. This should technically be accurate. Now we have to do the exact same test again and 150% make sure they show up in the order that we've done. Then we can label them, and we've completed this. So does that make sense? What likely happened is somebody just randomly plugged all the cables in and didn't really think about the fact that there needs to be an order. Without the order, we're going to keep guessing until we find out what it is. A lot of feedback. We're going to have that pretty instantaneous. So step 1, we're ready to go. We've recalled the preset. So let me show you how to do that first. You come in, say everything's like this. Instead of you having to go through and readjust everything, we can go over here. We can go to scenes. And you're going to see I just made these. One's called default MWI, so that's Metalworks. That's the one that we just made today. And then backup MW. So that means if somebody overwrites it, which will happen, I guarantee it, someone's going to make a mistake and overwrite or delete it, you guys have a backup. So to reset this, I'm going to click on the default, and I'm going to hit recall. It's going to ask, are you sure? All the faders just move back to exactly how I said it. So this is our starting point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute the master. We're not going to have signal yet. Keep chatting, chat away, just chat about your daily life or anything exciting. And now we can go and start pulling this fader up. We'll unmute it.
Not the number. It's there.
It's there, so these are the different.
So this is great. So because we reset this, there's an extra step that we have to add. Have you guys ever heard of phantom power or 48 volts before? So that is for microphones called condenser microphones, which is what those are. Those require extra 48 volts to power. So see how we have no signal coming in? It's because it's off. So if we go look, great. Where can I go save, update my scenes? Hit scene? I'm going to hit default. Okay, and I'm going to now store. And it's going to ask, do you want to overwrite? The answer is yes. And I'm going to overwrite the backup as well. Store, yes. Now I can go back to processing, which shows us the channel. We can go back to that channel, unmute it, and why are we having no signal? Shout it out if you see it.
The gate?
Perfect. You have the master mute off.
Oh, my bad.
So now we can go. Now we're starting. Now it's very quiet, so again, that's when we could go select. Did you hear that?
Too much gain.
So that's too much, exactly like you said. So we'll pull that back. It is always a good thing when you're doing sound check to find out where feedback is going to occur so that you know what not to do. it's okay to cause it, not during the main show, but it's okay to cause it at the end, at the beginning. Sorry. I'll get one of you guys to try one of these now. So if you move right to the middle one now.
So I bring in order to time it. Right?
What does the river
So that's a kind of so that's some question to play. And they can time each one, so they're a bit delayed.
Good job. So proud of you. Good job. Thank you.
We actually separate it as solid as possible because you don't want it to move. Right? Now, there we go. So now what we're going to do, touch it. Right in. Okay. So now we're going to get the cable. We had that cable already. Is this still on? That's not working. Alright, so you're going to plug it in. Then you're going to wrap it around the stand. Okay, so now, yeah, we're going to make sure it goes back.
Whole suit is crazy. That's all.
Mr. Fanner, are we ready to start? We're good.
We're good. We'll work in the woodwinds and horns as we go.
Yeah.
So because this is dynamic, right? So you guys are gonna be careful with these mics. These are the ones. If anything is gonna feedback, it's gonna be these ones here.
Yeah, for sure.
So to minimize feedback, gain down, volume fader up. Okay, never gain up. Right. The more you lift the gain, it's like opening a pipe.
Yeah.
Right. You're letting in more sound. Right. So if you're getting feedback, select gain down. If you want more volume, fader can go up. The fader has to go up when the gain comes down. Else is too much. Okay. So I'm ready to start. Let's keep these. These are the ones that we want to use. I'm in a really bad angle. Do you want to mute those ones? Yeah. Okay. So let's keep them a bit low for now.
Center back also.
No, you center back too. Okay. So let's keep them fairly low. So these now we can increase as they start playing, right? If we,
This one.
and we're using overhead mics right now.
It's really picking it up.
Right? Once we have our cue list here, we can see we have all our cues.
Yep.
If we want to
get rid of them.
we go back to the record edit.
Great, thank you.
Right, the record edit button. And then here in the edit section, so we can edit our cue list. You play, you see the red, it'll play through. And all the cues we did were the red. We just did different timings on them. And that cue is done, so if I do...
Oh, and then it faded out into this
the
other.
whatever color I did.
That's when you did playback?
That's when I did. So that was the cue.
Oh, that was a cue. So what's the difference between it? Like if a kid asks, what's the difference between a cue and a playback?
The cue is saved into here, and it's triggered just by the play button.
Oh, you just
Yeah,
play.
and then you just, for each scene, the person has to play it.
Right, and they just have to press play. They don't have to do too much.
Yeah, they just have to keep pressing play for each scene, and it'll go through.
Yeah, because right. I don't know. 16. Because what he did, he combined the middle lights and the front.
What's up, bud?
Let's just record it.
Pier, are they good to pack up?
Yeah. So if you want to pack up, they're great.
What attracts you to the lighting part of a show production?
So the thing that attracts me to it, like, you could use so many colors, and Miss Martinuzzi, she always used me as like help for lights, and then she saw that I had a potential, and she bring me here, and now I know way more than I used to, and it's really fun actually, because you can get to like experiment with different things, and yeah.
Hello, my name is Peter, and in my opinion, the most important considerations to make are the volume. Is the volume of the speakers, because you don't want feedback and you want everything to be balanced. I'm a big fan of music, so I really like having the top audio quality in my speakers or with my headphones, and that's why I wanted to do the audio section, because of for my love of music and for my love of audio.
It was a new experience, and just learning it, I felt enriching. Just being part of the whole music theater community is really fun.
So you're not intimidated by the light board and all the buttons and...
I used to be, not anymore. Once you understand what you're doing and like how everything works, it gets pretty easy.
New stuff from the workshop, and we learned how to combine things together and how to change the lights and then how to change the colors.
What interests you about the audio and tech side of a production?
I would say it's just behind the scenes, like all the technical side of it is just what interests me in general, just being able to have the correct environment for actors or musicians during a performance, and that's why I was so attracted to the light board. I mean, setting the stage right and lighting right for a performance, it's really cool to have a beautiful sound system and a beautiful lighting system. Oh my god, it made it look absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm sure the students enjoyed it too, as well as the audience, seeing different colors, seeing different themes with gobo lighting, having a good audio system to project that sound towards them. It definitely made a huge difference. It was really, really cool.
Experience with Metalworks is going to help me greatly with my role as stage manager in our school production, because it really allowed me to have a more hands-on focus and approach to the lighting and audio and how it's going to work for our show. When I was there, I was able to kind of visualize what scenes are going to use which lighting, and that really helps me, and it's going to help me in further rehearsals to kind of plan out in my head how it's going to look with the production. And it also just gave me a lot of insight into how theaters in general operate with the lights, because I've always been really interested in that, and this program really helped me to kind of see this is maybe something that I want to do in the future.
What's some of the biggest challenges that you face when you're dealing with
live sound?
Live sound, yeah.
Appeasing everyone. Mainly with musicians who want to be heard and some who don't want. And that telling me that some stuff is really low and sometimes stuff has to be low in order for it to not feedback or anything that happened.
Yeah. Yo! Can you hear yourself?
This is what we were taught then.
Oh, my bad.
Can you hear yourself?
Is this on? This. Okay, cool. Can you turn that gain up a little bit? Because I won't be able to stay like this the whole time, and I can't raise it any more higher. Could you turn that gain up a little bit so I can...
I'm not turning gain up. The problem is if I turn gain up, it'll pick up all the other noise and it will start to feedback, because that is a very sensitive mic.
change those colors?
Yeah, it's just the writing. Oops.
Oh wow, that's a lot of the stage.
Yeah. I'm gonna have just like that. Perfect.
Yeah, warmer.
And turn it down a little bit.